What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mastermind here for Ohio Cannabis Live. Welcome back to another stream. If you're new to my content, please do me a favor and go ahead and hit the like, subscribe button. So, thank y'all all for being here. In today's headline, Ohio Dispensaries prepared to offer pre-rolls. I gotta laugh. Because why is everybody so excited about pre-rolls? It's just a cone. Hey Lynette, what's up? It's just a cone. I don't understand what all the hype is about. It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It, so if you haven't heard, make sure you read my blog. I just posted a new post about the new rules around pre-rolls onto my website, ohiocannabislive.com. I'm also putting some information in the ticker down here in blue. You can see that going down there. That is our current time in the Eastern time zone. If you're watching this in a different time zone, we are on the Eastern time zone here in Ohio. If you're new to my content, please do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe button, and tell me what city you from. Leave that in the comments. The hype will wear off. Roll on. Roll your own. Yeah, I know. That's what I wondered. Are you going to go out and get you some pre-rolls, or are you going to roll your own? I just want to know. And another headline we've got is adult use sales top $350 million. $350 million. Can you believe it? I don't know. That's a lot. That is a lot. $350 million. So, right now, you got some candy cop. What's everybody else medicating on right now? Let me know in the comments what you medicating on. Thanks for letting me know what you medicating on, Lynette. Shout out to Lynette. She's one of our moderators here on the channel. Freedom to purchase is the hype. Hey, Captain Green Toker, how you doing, buddy? So I just really want to know, are you going to be lined up to get your first pre-roll? And did you know that pre-rolls are not going to be available to med patients? No, you didn't know that, did you? You didn't know that. You do now. Be sure to support the channel and subscribe now to the channel. That helps us out a lot. Also, feel free to do a super chat. When will Ohio Dispensaries have pre-rolls? What day are they available? See, you took the headline right there. When will dispensaries have pre-rolls? So right now, I'm gonna just take what I know from previous rules. Previous rules took almost 2 years to implement. So while everybody is so excited thinking pre-rolls will be here next year, I'm gonna set the expectation that we might not see pre-rolls till 2026. But if you want to see a pre-roll now, here go one right here. So I'm saying that because remember when we dropped the tier system, how long it took them to drop the tier system? What? Somebody's calling me, but I'm not going to answer this because this is an Instagram call. I cannot answer Instagram calls while I'm live. Yeah, like I said, Froggy Mexi said, "Roll your own." I heard you. I kind of feel that way. There's all these gadgets now that you can buy. You can pretty much roll your own. It's changed. Now some people they're like, oh well, I want to be able to try stuff, sample stuff. I still recommend you just buy a jar still. Because you got to ask yourself, what's going to be in those pre-rolls? Is that going to be the best they got, or is that going to be the worst they got? We really have to find this out. Be sure to email me if you have any questions or would like to be on our show. info@ohiocannabislive.com. Be sure to visit our website. Make sure you like, subscribe. I gotta keep reminding y'all to get the numbers up Yes, and that's the other thing. They want us to pay a tax, a rec tax, a recreational tax on a pre-roll, on a joint. So you're gonna have to pay extra 10% if you're a med patient and you want to join. An extra 10%. That's that's just terrible. I just can't. I just can't see it. I can't see it, man. Now, in case you didn't know this, we do have our own membership program. Be sure to join it. It's only $1.99. That supports the channel, that helps keep us going, helps me go, cover costs and expenses, keep everything going, make everything look good like it is now. As you can see, we've been improving. We've been improving a lot. So, something else maybe you didn't know is that I did get out the hospital again for the ninth time on Christmas Eve, the Christmas miracle. And yes, it was for the same reason. So I'm still fighting that, and also having some other issues. But again, I'm going to continue to seek further advice about the current situation, and try to get more information. Now we are still doing uh, our deal, our token chill. So we're still doing that, and we're going to be doing that every Thursday, starting on January 2nd, 2025. It's still ain't used to saying 2025. It's just like it's different now. I get used to saying that. And Token Chill podcast is also coming soon, featuring Mastermind and DJ Panda. I gotta cover all. We got so many headlines. Don't forget to visit our website, www.ohiocannabislive.com. I also want to remind you that there are several cities that are banning adult use cannabis. I want to remind you, maybe you live in one of these cities. If you do live in one of these cities, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know. And just so you know, here's some other information about some of the rules and some of the information we have right now. And this information is going to change over time. And, another thing that I heard that I would like to get y'all's feedback on is this notion that prices have dropped. Ohio claims the cost of OZs have dropped. Do you think that's happened in your community? Let me know in the comments. Hey, do you feel like prices have come down in your local dispensaries? If you've been visiting your local dispensaries, let me know. Watching on the replay, let me know. That's right, Panda. Panda. Shout out to my sponsors, HLG Horticulture License Group. Visit www.hlg.com. Use the code OCLGROW to save money on your grow lights. Yes, this was all possible with the Horticulture Lighting Group lights. So get your lights. Get the lights. It it's really, really, I mean, you said not at all. I mean, see, that's what I was wanting to know. That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to know uh what y'all's feedback was. People just love calling me at 4:30 because they don't know, but they're gonna get sent the voicemail because they're calling me at 4:30, and I'm streaming live right now, so I'm not gonna answer that. Yeah, I mean, I see. I feel like certain companies, certain strains, certain things are hard to come by. I feel like there it seems to be like a big price gap as far as some of these products. I mean, some of these things are just really over the top expensive and then hard to come by. Like, I wanted to find a new product. I don't even know if it's a new product. It's new to me, but there's a spray out here, and you just spray it, and it's supposed to be 5 milligrams each spray. And I had to let my dogs right here. So look at that, Captain Green Toker leveled up, level 3, Captain Green Toker. Look at you, do it, do it. You can level up too. And if you're new to my content, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, and comment. That keeps everything going with the YouTube algorithm. It shows YouTube this is an important video for people to tune into and get the information. Because right now, people want to know. And it looks like they're going to be 1 gram pre-rolls. And it looks like they're going to be, infused. Some of them will be infused, some of them will not. I can tell you, you're going to pay a lot more for that infused pre-roll than you would for the one that is not infused. I can tell you that various companies are going to use various materials in these pre-rolls. Some of this is going to be good stuff. Some of this is going to be trim. Some of this is going to be shake. Some of it's going to be infused with all kinds of things, live rosin, crumble. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities. But just know that their goal is to make it only 1 gram. And this is also going to impact other products that are currently offered in 2 gram increments. So the goal with this is to make everything 1 gram. So even though they're talking about 1 gram pre-rolls, the new rules will also make all the 2 gram products gone. And the comment period was over. It was on December 23rd. So there's no way we can comment on this anymore. We have to wait and see. Typically, depending on how fast they move the rules through the whole motions that they're in right now, will determine how fast it becomes effective. If everything goes their way, and these new rules are published, we will see pre-rolls, inhalers, and many other products. Now, if you want to get more details, the last 2 blog posts that I wrote lay out everything, all the rules, all the details. All you got to do is visit my website, ohiocannabislive.com, and you will be able to get all the specific details because I have it all there. And it's easy for you to get to, and it's easy for you to digest. Try to make it as easy as possible for you to be able to get the information. Check over these comments here, see what everybody's been saying, see if I missed any important comment. You don't like the spray? Okay, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth. That's how I was with some other ones. This one, I can't say that it left a bad taste in my mouth. I guess it was, uh, it's really different. It feels more like a mist. It doesn't really feel like a spray. But what I would like to see is a product that I could just spray onto my joint and give my joint a little lift, like a THC joint spray. That would be cool. That would be a product I'd like to see out there in the product. Not just something I spray in my mouth, but something I could spray on my joint that would almost like so I could basically infuse my own joint per se. Just something that's similar to that. Or maybe even if you had your tip somehow infused, that would be cool. Like, you put in your lips or something like that. It makes your lips numb. So, I don't know. Don't y'all be stealing my ideas because I got ideas all the time and y'all be stealing my ideas. The inhalers are coming. I do believe that we're going to have the inhalers. They were part of the new rules when we, legalized with issue 2. So I do believe that the rules are, that the inhalers are coming along with other things. Yeah, I could see it starting out with something like that, especially if it's an infused pre-roll. I could see that. You never seen the spray? Oh yeah, this is one of them right here. So it's this one's 500 milligrams. So yeah, so they're hard to come by. I checked many dispensaries. I could not find it. I guess I'll do a review on it at some point. Let y'all know what I think about the spray. I tried the spray before when they had the Mike Tyson spray. I did like the taste of that spray, but I can see how what people were saying, it did leave kind of a bad aftertaste, kind of like that distillate taste after you eat a gummy, and sometimes you get like that distillate gummy aftertaste. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't ate a gummy and get that distillate taste, of like, ugh. You know what I'm talking about. That particular taste there, that's the one that I'm talking about. Yeah, I feel like not even just rolling, man. You can stuff your own cones. I mean, it just really just depends on who you are. I mean, some people like to roll them, some people like to stuff them. You let me know in the comments. Do you like to roll them? Do you like to stuff them, or you don't even bother with all that? You just get your bone. Do you do cones? Do you do bongs? Or do you do your own joints? I mean, I think I do a mixture of whatever I feel like I'm doing at the time, whatever works for me. And I mean, sometimes I just use my packs. I like to vaporize sometimes, but I feel like it just depends on some work. And yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a weed pipe. I mean, that's the original traditional way, right? I mean, a bong and a pipe, and paper just came into the process and who knows what's in that paper a lot of times. Sometimes you really want to get down to the flavor and the full natural effect, then maybe you take paper out of the equation sometimes. So it's like papers, rock, scissors, like papers, bongs, cones, papers, bongs, cones. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Brian. I would rather do the same thing. I I guess we're gonna all some of us are gonna do it for the experience just to see what what it turns out to be. Maybe it's some strain we really want, but I mean, think of it like this: if a pre roll is $25, I don't know what the price is going to be, but let's say it's $25. Let's say that. Then what? I mean, what is a two? What I heard they gonna get rid of 2.8. So how much is a gram gonna be? I mean, are we gonna get down to like these regular prices that we know from up north? 5, 10, 15, or 20, or is it gonna be something crazy? I really don't know yet, but I think no matter what these prices are, they're still going to have this extra charge on top of it that is going to make it more. There's always going to be that extra 10% unless you got your med card. So I think you still should get your med card. Definitely join our membership program, give you access to discounts on your med card. And we never know what stuff we're raffling off. I mean, I can't believe this. Do you think that they really made $350 million off of adult use sales already? Do you really think? Do you really think that they did that? I mean, it's been since August of this year. I mean, that's a lot of money. And this, like I said, it's 100 plus dispensaries right now who are currently open. Do you really think that they really pulled it off? I don't know. That's a lot. That's still good. That's still. I mean, so that means they're on their way to a billion. I mean, we're gonna see a billion in sales. If we're at 350 billion and it's only been a couple months, and don't forget we gotta still question where that money is. We need to know where that money is because it's gotta find out. Prices are at least double or so, maybe. I think when you look at certain companies, that's accurate, and I think a lot of other companies will have to buckle down and lower their prices because their products are getting older, and as their products get older, the prices get cheaper, and that seems to be the way the market's working right now. And so I'm sure you've noticed that old products are marked down dramatically and newer products that tend to be the ones that are a lot more expensive. What I always tell everybody to do is always check the harvest or manufacture date on your products to see how old this stuff really is, because if you don't, you could be buying some old stuff, and that's why it's so cheap. Sometimes I have to really reject or decline to get a product because it's too old. And I like to give myself the 6 month rule. If it's older than 6 months, I'm a pass. I'm a hard pass on that. I mean, really 6 months is really old, honestly. I mean, but in our program, you're gonna see 6 months, 7, 8 month, 9 month, 10 month, 11 month products. And as we ratchet down to the final days of 2024 and everything that's going to expire on December 31st of this year, all of that's going to be on sale right now for dirt, dirt, dirt cheap. So keep your eye out if you're looking for stuff like that, because it's going to probably be crazy at the last minute. The final days of 2024, they're going to be trying to clear the vault, clear the shop, clear everything out for the new year. So Definitely keep your eye out. Yeah, I mean, I would just say Orange 43 is become a very popular strain. I'm currently growing it myself, but I guess I'm a little bit bored with it now. I mean, it was cool at first, but I feel like it's a little bit overhyped at times. I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. It is a good strain, but again, I mean, I think that that has become a very popular strain, and I know that we would come up with another one that might be coming up to be replacing it soon. I'm not sure, but they definitely have evolved over there and have a lot of different strains that I've liked. I really like ice cream cake, for example, but I can never afford to buy it at the price that it's being sold for at the local dispensaries here. Even like to treat myself, I still can't see it. I just finally broke down and bought some layer cake, and the price was no, the quality is still layer cake. But I'm growing some layer cake right now, and I'm working on it, and I'm working on my project, and soon I will be sharing an update about the layer cake. I'm not sharing an update today, but I'll be sharing an update next time. And this is what we got. This is actually, you know what? I just not realized this, but this is the last stream of the year. This is it. This is the last live stream uh, of my show that I'm going to do. This probably ain't the last live stream. I'm saying that, but this is the last like Friday show. This is the last Friday of 2024, y'all. What say you? What you're doing this weekend? Let me know in the comments right now. What do you got planned? What you got lined up? I mean, me personally, I am still recovering from getting out the hospital again. Um, right now, the most important thing for me to do is to just keep trying to just stay positive and just keep on going and just keep trying to do everything I can to feel better and just do things that make sense and just eat things that make sense. I have to really work on that. And I got to cut back on the snacks. I got to cut back on the snacks for sure. And it's hard because now I'm having troubles with my leg, so it's slowing me down a little bit. And when you have something like this happen to you suddenly and everything just starts to come down on you all at one time, you have to stay optimistic. And when I was in the hospital this last time, I would like to share an experience that I had with you. This is how I'm gonna close out today's stream. And this is be the first time I've done something like this. But when I first got to the hospital this time, and after I finally got in my room, which was relatively quick considering how long it normally takes to get into these places, I I wanted to turn the TV on, and so I couldn't figure out how to turn it on. But somehow it just came to me. I needed to just press the power button, but there was a TV button, so I was pressing the TV button, and it wasn't turning on. I was like, okay, press power. So power came on, and the first thing that came on was one of those TV preaching things. Joel Osteen, maybe you've heard of it. And I was going to change the channel almost immediately. But then all of a sudden, I started to listen to what Mr. Osteen was saying. And he kept saying, your hard work has not gone unnoticed. You need to keep going because your time is coming. Your rewards are coming. Healing is coming to you. Stop waiting for a sign. Sometimes God tests us, and there is no sign to wait for. Don't be a Thomas. I got to say, so I'm like, he said, don't be a Thomas. I'm like, well, who was Thomas? So now he's got my attention because now I've got to watch the rest of it. I got to watch at least the next couple minutes to figure out Well, who is Thomas? So I'm watching and I'm learning that Thomas is the one that is always saying, God, show me a sign. Show me something. And sometimes God's going to show you a sign. And that happened to me. But then I realized I don't want to be a Thomas. You got to have faith no matter what. You got to have faith that God is going to take care of you. You can't be expecting him to give you little previews of what he's got up his sleeve. You just have to believe. So I watched a little bit more and I kept watching for a little while there. And I kept hearing the same message. It was very clear. The message might have just came to me one way, but it'll come to you a different way. Can never give up hope. You can never keep waiting on the sign because the next sign may never come. But that doesn't mean the miracle isn't coming. And I can tell you right now that there's a miracle sitting right next to me. And her name is Miracle. And that dog showed up here out of nowhere. To this day, no one knows where this dog came from. And she's still here. And every day, like clockwork, the dog comes upstairs to wake me up and to get me out of bed and to make sure I walk her. She walking me. To make sure I get up when I'm supposed to if I've been sitting too long. To make sure that I have something to look forward to every single day. So for those out there who are having family troubles, who are going through hard times right now, and I know that's a lot of people who are concerned about what's going to happen next year, I can just tell you one thing without a doubt. Miracles are real. I'll see y'all in the next stream. The likes